Hello again everyone, and welcome back to James Plays Star Wars The Old Republic. So in my last video I kind of went through character creation a little bit. I obviously didn't get to cover all the races and stuff. Like, I did want to show you guys the blind race in the Republic side, because they're pretty cool, and obviously the Sith, I didn't get to show you them on the Empire side. But, you know, the video went for a bit long anyway, and I was kind of rambling by the end, so this time I want to show you about all the different classes and what they break into at level 10. So let's get going. Alright, so we'll start off with the Sith Warrior. On advanced class, you get a little overview of what you get to choose at level 10. Now each class at level 10 breaks into two pathways. So for the Warrior, you get the Marauder, and you can see here their class roll is damage. They use two lightsabers, so they can dual wield. They wear medium armor, and their resources rage. So I'm pretty sure the resources are going to stay the same throughout, but I could be wrong. Then the other path they can choose is the Juggernaut, which is the tank. So their class roll tank damage. They can still do damage because there's 3 specs for each one of these. Like Sith Marauder has 3 different specs, just like in WoW, like your talent trees. And the Juggernaut also has 3 specs, and they're all, you know, unique. So these guys tanks, and they have 2 damage specs as well. They use a single lightsaber. They wear heavy armor, and their resources rage still. Okay, so the Sith Inquisitor. These guys can be Sith Sorcerers or Sith Assassins. The Sorcerers are healed damage. They use a single lightsaber. They use light armor, and their resource is Force power. Now these guys are pretty fucking crazy good. Like I was playing one in the early 20s on the beta, like with one. Sorry, I was playing a Juggernaut, and he could do crazy crowd control with like Force Whirlwind and Force Choke, and he could do crazy healing, and then he was doing good damage with like Force Lightning and stuff like that too. So from what I can tell, these guys are pretty like good. But obviously, you know, that could just be my outsider impressions, because I haven't actually played one past level 3 yet. But yeah, and then the other path they get is Sith Assassin, which is apparently tank and damage. Now these guys are the ones that use the double-bladed lightsabers. They still wear light armor, and they also have the Force power as their resource. Because I'm not quite sure how these guys work, to be honest, because I didn't see many, and I haven't played one because I didn't get to level 10 on my Inquisitor. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're the ones that can stealth and stuff, and you know they're kind of like rogues with magic, I guess you could say. You can like read the little class descriptions in here while I'm rambling away if you want a better idea. Alright, what else do we got? Bounty Hunter. Alright, so level 10 they can either be Power Tech, which is a tank / damage, and they use blaster pistols. They can wear heavy armor, and their resource is heat. Mercenary is the other role, which is heal or damage. They dual wield blaster pistols, and they also wear heavy armor, and their resource is heat again. I'm not going to go too much into these other 2 classes because I don't really know much about them. Like I only played the Jedi classes, to be honest. So yeah, Imperial Agent. Okay, so Operative, they're going to be healers / damage, and they use rifles and vibro knives. They wear medium armor, and their resource is energy. And then the other side is Sniper. They're damage, they're just straight damage. They use sniper rifles, vibro knives, their armor is medium, and their resource is energy again. I know that snipers have crazy range, but that's all I know about them. So that's the Empire done. Let's go on over to the Republic side. Alright, so let's look at the Republic. Jedi Knight. These guys have Jedi Guardian, which is their tank damage. They use single lightsaber, heavy armor, and they use focus. And then they have Jedi Sentinel, which is their damage. This is their dual wielding, crazy, like berserker style damage class. They use medium armor, and their resources focus. These classes are essentially mirrors of the ones I just went through, just with, you know, different names and essentially the same ability but with a different skin over it. So, because, you know, like, if a Jedi Inquisitor, a Sith Inquisitor had Force Lightning, a Jedi Consular obviously can't have Force Lightning because it's a dark side power, so they get something like Force Throw or like Force Push, you know. So anyway, but I'll still go through them anyway. Alright, so Consular, Jedi Sage. Now these are the the healers. They use a single lightsaber, wear light armor, and their resource is Force. The Shadow, which is the rogue dude. They use the double-bladed lightsabers. Tank damage. Apparently, I'm still surprised that says tank. Like, I honestly, I want to see how they're going to be able to tank, but you know, I'm sure it's not lying. They wear light armor, and their resource is Force power again. Let's see, Smuggler. These guys can be gunslingers, which is the damage roll. They use the 2 blaster pistols. They wear medium armor, and their resource is energy. And then they get Scoundrel, which are healer / damage people. They get blaster pistols and scatterguns, which are kind of cool. They're like little sawn-off shotguns that do a lot of damage. Yeah, that's about all I know about them, but I know that they do. Yeah, they're kind of annoying because they do lots of damage. I got killed by some when I was playing my Juggernaut. But anyway, they use medium armor and their resources energy. Trooper. Alright, here you go. The Commando, which is the coolest one, I reckon. Anyway, they're going to healers and damage. They use those big underslung assault cannons, the ones that, you know, that hold, like, you know the ones I'm talking about. They wear heavy armor, and their resources are energy cells. And then they get the Vanguard, which is the more not so big two-handed heavy dude, but yeah, they're tank damage. They only use blaster rifles. They still wear heavy armor, and their resources are energy cells again. So yeah, that's all the classes broken down. What I'm going to do is I'll show you a little contrast of the mirroring, like I was saying, you know, the Republic have Jedi Knights, whereas the Empire have Sith Warriors. So what I'll do is I'll show you the difference between the two. Like, essentially they're the same class, but because obviously, say an Inquisitor has like I was saying before, if Inquisitor has Force Lightning, the Consular is not going to have Force Lightning because it's light side power. They're going to have Force Push or something like that. So I can kind of go through and I'll show you the differences between them, but essentially the mechanics of the classes are all the same. But yeah, that'll be in my next couple of videos. I'll go through each of the two mirroring classes. I only got them all up to like level 3, so don't expect too much, but I still think some people out there want to know. So yeah, that's about it for the class specialties. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.